Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of HermitCraft Feed the Beast Unleashed. Oh yeah guys, looks like D-Max over here using some of my Miscraft stuff. That's pretty cool. So since last episode I went ahead and I made a ME molecular assembler chamber, and I've made a couple of patterns here. I made a pattern to make more patterns, which is probably the first pattern you should make. I think I just said pattern a few too many times there, but basically this allows me to auto-craft patterns so I can put stuff in the pattern encoder, encode it, stick it in here, and be able to auto-craft it. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so one of the first things that I made besides the pattern was I made a magnum torch pattern. This allows me to make a torch that will prevent mobs spawning, and I believe it's a 64 radius of the torch, so it's pretty wide area. I'm actually going to have to double check that. I don't know if it's 64 diameter or 64 radius, but it's a pretty large area that they cover. Okay, so I made a few of these guys, and these require potions of healing and potions of regeneration. Now, it's not just the first tier, it's the second tier, so you need to make them with the glowstone. So I made a couple of brewing stands over here. I got some melons going. I went ahead and I did all that. I have plenty of gas tiers from the Twilight Forest and also just in the Nether. Punching gas with the Force armor gives you a whole bunch of tiers. So yeah, we had this stuff all ready to go. So that's pretty cool. So I made some magnum torches and I got those hooked up over at my secret base, which I'm actually not going to call it secret base anymore since it's really not a secret. That was just going to be kind of like a small little joke or whatever. But yeah, I have been spending some time over there doing some things, which is pretty cool. So let's see. Today, I want to work on that base a little bit. I want to show you guys what I've done. Let's actually head over there now and take a look at it. I do want to do some cool stuff here because this little base, this is pretty small. So I got a magnum torch here right in the center of the base, right where this marker is actually, and you can see it's like the size of a full block almost. Well, it's as tall as a full block and you can walk up on it, unlike a torch. But yeah, it's almost like a fence post, I guess is what it'd be. Okay, but yeah, that's the magnum torch. This guy prevents mobs from spawning in however big the distance is, and it does work through walls. It does not have to be outside, so this is pretty cool. So let's step outside. And I have done a little bit of work here, clearing out all of the trees. Well, I cleared all the trees in that circle that I said I was going to build, and I did go ahead and make a circle all the way around this area. Let's see, it's 75 from that magnum torch in every direction, so that's 151 diameter circle. Let's take a look at it on the map here. Yep, that's what it's looking like. Pretty cool. I was trying a couple different ways how to make circles in Minecraft. I ended up going to a website out there that actually you can type in any size and you can actually make ovals or whatever, which is pretty cool. Ooh, sounds like somebody's doing Twilight Portal or something. Or Thaumcraft, I don't know. Okay, but yeah, I found a website out there. I made a 151 by 150. What the heck? Why is it thundering here? Okay, it's not raining, but there is lots of thunder happening. That's got me concerned since my base has trees. I don't want these guys catching on fire. Oh, goodness. That could be a problem. Yeah, I really don't know why there is thunder. We don't have any rain right now. I can see the stars. So if thunder does hit my trees, we're going to have a pretty big problem. I might have to come up with a way to prevent that from happening. I think maybe if I do a glass ceiling right above this area, you know, at the build height up there, maybe use a Tinker's Construct clear glass so you can't see any of the little particles on the inside of it. That might be a good way. I don't know. But, so I found a website out there, made a 151 diameter circle, and yeah, I laid out stone brick just kind of following the terrain. Now the one problem is right here in this little portion of it. Why are we having thunder right now? Oh man, that's freaking me out. I wonder if that was for me using my axe to chop down these trees that has repair on. I think that was using some of the Thaumcraft Aura. Oh goodness, I hope that's not really going to ruin things here. But anyway, we have a spot here where the land kind of goes away. We have a river running through the area, and I just kind of have this ring floating out here. But the rest of it, I have going along the terrain right here, so it's not flat. We're just kind of following the natural curvature of the land, which is pretty cool. And then on the outside, I have planted all these redwood trees, just surrounding this circle. So this is going to be, the entire base area here. We got a lot of space to do some stuff in. I don't know if we're going to be able to fill it all up. I really don't know what we want to do. Oh, that was me. I thought it was raining for a second. That was me running on that water. Yeah, I really don't know what all we're going to put in here. Man, that thunder. I'm really concerned that I'm going to catch my trees on fire. Oh, no. Okay. So yeah, I have magnum torches, one in the center there, and I got one at each one of these waypoints. I got 4 waypoints, one at each of the cardinal directions. And the way I even mapped this entire thing out, so I knew what I was doing to start with, is I had this marker here, and then I hit the waypoint, or I went into the waypoints menu here, found this waypoint, and then I just added 75 to each of these, and then subtracted 75. So yeah, and then I got, my waypoints in the spot that I wanted to. Then I was able to just make the circle. Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of getting myself a little confused here because I'm being distracted by all this thunder and lightning that's going on. I kind of don't want to be here because the last thing I want is this place to go up in flames. Goodness. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to change this tree. It's pretty cool that we have this tree here, but I think I want to change it out for the Natura redwood tree, and those are the really big ones. Now, I know where there's one Natura redwood tree. I've seen a second one. I didn't write down the coordinates, but yeah, I do know where one is. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get back to the base, fly over to where that Natura redwood tree is, and I'll catch up with you guys in just a little bit. Okay, guys, so I went to where I thought that the Natura redwood tree was supposed to be because I found it in single player using the same seed, but I couldn't find it here on the server. So I'm guessing that those trees don't always appear in the same spot. They're probably not based on the seed. They probably just randomly generate. But yeah, I found a village on the way back, or actually not on the way back, but I'm still looking around for one of those Natura trees because I do want one of those. But I did find this village, and we got some villagers here. What do you got? You got 2 emeralds for a proven crafter? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. What do you got? Gravel and emerald for flint? My goodness, these guys are never going to sell anything. 20 wool for an emerald. You're actually not too bad, buddy. I'm probably going to have to mark this village and come back here later and snatch that guy. That's for sure. But there is an Apier's villager here, and this is kind of what I'm interested in. We have some bees. We have some frames. I want these. Gimme, gimme. Now, I also haven't mentioned this. I have an item in my inventory called the Coin of Fortune. And then from the tooltip, you can see it draws nearby items in XP. Right-click the toggle. So you put this on the hotbar, you can just right-click on it and turn it off or turn it on. And what this guy does is this will pick up any entity that's on the ground around you and put it right into your inventory. Like if I try and press Q to drop something, it's going right back in my inventory. I can't really drop it. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. If I harvest some of this wheat, it'll go right into my inventory. Pretty cool. I like this item. This is from Xeno's Reliquary. Now, I've never made one of these before, but I saw Slipgator using one the other day, and I've seen people use these before, so I figured it'd probably be a good idea for me to actually get one of these. They're not too hard to make. Let's look at them real quick. Coin of Fortune is 4 Ice of Ender, 4 gold ingots, and a glowing water, and this isn't too bad. Glowstone with a condensed splash serum, that is gunpowder, nether wart, and glowstone dust around a vial. And you get 5 of these vials. If you put glass panes and a V, you need 5 glass panes and a V to make the empty vials. So yeah, pretty simple item, and it's very useful. I don't know why I've never used one before. Okay, well, I'll tell you guys what. I am going to be cruising around the server for a while now, trying to find an elusive Natura giant redwood tree. Once I find one of those, I'm going to get some saplings. Well, actually, I'll probably be back in to show you guys it. But I'm going to want some saplings so we can grow it over at my base. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I just cut down some of these slimy trees here. I don't think I had any of those saplings yet. We got some slimy saplings. I found another village that had another apiarist in it, so I got 2 more apiaries, which is pretty cool. Just been collecting some hives and, more bees and frames as we go along. But finally, I found one of these trees. Now, I guess the terrain generation, like certain things are randomized every single time, even on the same seed. So even though I found one of these trees in my single player on the same seed as this server, yeah, I still wasn't able to find the tree there, but I did end up finding one here, and it looks like it's right next to a village, so that's pretty awesome. And this looks like a really extensive village. Wow. Okay. What do we got here? I almost thought that was an apiarist, but no, I don't think it is. Maybe there's another apiarist here or something. Looks like we have at least the blacksmith. So we should be able to go in here and maybe find some... Oh, come on, let me out. Let me out of here. Be able to find some loot or something in here. Oh, goodness. Get me in here. Let's go. All right. What do we got? We got Thaumium ingot, bucket of forest thorns, and some iron ingots. All right, we can go with that. Not bad. That pig has a panda on his head. Do I have that hat? Oh, no. Guess I do. Okay. Actually, that's pretty good because I'm running out of food, so I just got I got a cooked pork chop. Here we go. Here's an apiarist. Right on. So what we got in here? Marshy Queen. Zombie. That guy's got a turtle on his head. That's pretty cool. And this one is tropical. Now I'm running out of room, but I do have this right here. Oop, 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 oop. Let's see. Do we have room in here to throw some things in here? I do. Let's put these frames away. Maybe some of this other stuff we don't need. Extra bees can go in there. This stuff. Okay, now we got a little bit more room. Let's go and break these guys. Nice. Yeah, we're well on our way to doing our bees for the very first time. I think I'm going to try and save these villagers. Let's get the zombie out of here. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be turning nighttime pretty soon, but pretty happy that I did find one of these trees. Now, I've heard that if you use these claws force mitts on leaves, you have a higher chance of getting saplings. I don't know if that's true or not. But how many saplings did we get right there? We got 3 of them. That's not bad. Those look an awful lot like the spruce saplings. Better not get those confused. Wait, did I get another one there? Yeah, I got 4 of them. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's get up here and hit that. Now, I'm pretty sure I need 47 or 49 of these. Something like that. I'm just going to get a whole stack. I believe it's 7 by 7. So, yeah, 49 of those I would need to make one of these trees. So this is going to be pretty interesting to do. I don't really want to kill this tree completely, but I do want to collect enough of these to actually make one. Let's see. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do this for a while, collect some of the saplings, fly back to the base, maybe find some more villagers and things like that. But yep, I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I made it all the way back from way out there, finding that nature redwood tree. And I've collected quite a few saplings from it. Let's see, I think it was just about 3.5 stacks of these redwood saplings. I have 49 on me. That's the amount you need to grow one of those trees. But this is like the saplings I have left over from growing all the smaller redwoods, and then all the wood from chopping down all those trees. It's a lot of redwood. So hopefully we'll find a use for all of this stuff. If not, maybe we'll turn it into charcoal. I don't know. I don't know if you can actually use this for turning into obsidian or anything like that. So maybe it'll just be decorative. We'll find out. So actually, I needed some of that redwood. I need just a bit of that. Okay, so let's go over here to the secret base area. Again, I'm going to be renaming it something else soon. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I was just about to chop down this tree, but my Mistcraft book that I have takes me right inside of here. That might be a problem when the big tree grows if I don't have this all chopped down. Anyway, I think we'll figure that out later. Okay, so let's take this down. Let's get this book back. Let's go and pull that out of there. Take this away. Okay. Torch, 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 torch. Pressure plate. Come on. Guess we'll take this down as well. And then, yep, we're just going to go and fill this in with this redwood stuff. Doesn't have to be pretty because this is all going to be chopped down in just a second. Just kind of need this filled in so it takes everything down with it. Okay, fill that in. I think that should be fine. If I mine that block right there, that should take down the entire tree. So let's do that. This one's got lumberjack on it. Oh yeah, that's so awesome. Very cool. All right, so it looks like there's just a little bit left of this tree up here. Let's get up here and take this down. Awesome. My inventory's full, so I can't pick up all these logs. That's too bad. Maybe I can actually throw like some of these bees in the center pouch. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that takes care of all those entities that are kind of laying around. That must be hanging up there on a leaf or something. Okay, so the next step would be to go and take the rest of these planks down. I guess we need to fill this in with dirt and then plant our saplings. But yep, unfortunately, we don't have the dirt on us. So let's go ahead and put this book stand back down. I guess we'll stick it over here for now. Oh, you can put those at an angle? Huh, I didn't know that. I always put them straight on or whatever. Okay, where's my linking book? Am I really that blind? There it is. Okay, so let's go back to the base. Why? Where's... What? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's just happening there. Okay, yeah, so we want to come back here. Let's grab a little bit of dirt. Let's grab that. Yeah, that's going to be landing us right here in the center. I don't know if that's a very good idea, but we will have to deal with that, I suppose. All right, so we will just go and fill this all in. Now, the tree has to be planted in a 7x7. So let's get those saplings on the bar. Okay, so the very center is going to be right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 this way. Yep. And then 3 here. And finally, 3 here. Okay, so this whole thing needs to be filled in. But I tell you guys what, let me go ahead and fill this all in. And I'm going to make a new linking book so I don't spawn right in the center of this tree once it grows. But yep, let me fill this in. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have all the saplings planted there. Whoop, no. Actually, I missed one. Okay, so now I have all the saplings planted there. And yeah, it says it takes days to grow. I wonder if we can speed that up a little bit. Maybe if we use a watering can or something. Remember, the tooltips on these mods generally are for when the mod is standalone. I bet if we were to use a watering can or maybe some bone meal on one of these, I don't really know which one in particular we would have to bone meal. I'm kind of afraid it'd be the one in the exact center because I think this tree actually grows bigger than 7x7. So I don't want to get too close to it, but maybe we could try something. Maybe if we come over here, grab the watering can. Let's see, water can. Maybe we can help speed this up a little bit. I don't know. Be kind of cool to see it grow right in front of our face though. So let's see, if we come over here, maybe water that guy. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Maybe all the saplings up above would be preventing this from growing. Now, one thing I noticed though, when I was growing the smaller redwood trees, it seemed like they would not grow unless it was daytime, and all of the soil they were planted on were turned to grass. I don't know if the grass was actually a thing, but it seemed like I'd use a water can on there to help speed up the process, and it would wait until that last piece of soil turned to grass, and then it would grow. Again, that's just the way it seemed to me, but it looks like it's turning nighttime, so we might not be able to get this thing to grow anytime soon. But it'd be pretty cool if this thing just would go ahead and pop up right in front of our face. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to wait till the next day. I don't think trees generally grow at nighttime. Okay, guys. Well, we will play around with this in just a little bit. Okay, well, it's daylight now, so hopefully we'll be able to get this tree to grow without having to wait multiple days. So I'm just going to sit here and put the watering can on it. Hopefully we will get something to grow, and hopefully the tree doesn't grow big enough to suffocate me, because that would kind of suck. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here and sprinkle this with water for just a little bit. Hopefully, we will see something happen very, very soon. Okay, guys, so I spent some time watering the saplings, hoping that it would work faster. Nope, didn't work faster. So I've been up here on this tree just kind of waiting, put down some planks in a bed, sleeping through the nights. And actually, I think this is the 4th night. So I had to wait, 4 full day cycles. The tree finally grew, so this is pretty awesome. So this tree towers over all these other littler redwood trees all the way around. Let's take a look at this from like, I don't know, a higher distance. Yeah, that's looking pretty slick, I think. Yeah, that's going to make for a pretty awesome base. Very cool. The only thing we got to worry about now... well, actually, no, I guess we don't. I was going to say the only thing we have to worry about now is monsters spawning in the shadow of the tree, but we have those magnum torches around, so we don't even have to worry about that at all. Yes, very cool. Okay, so I'm also... okay, I was going to see how tall that tree was, but let's let our force bar go all the way up. Let's let that recharge real quick. We'll cruise all the way up to the top of the tree. Looks like it's not quite the build limit, but it's pretty close, I would imagine. Okay, so all the way up here, we are at Y210, 11, 12. So yeah, 212. That's actually quite high. Very cool. So the build limit, I think, is right here where these markers end. Yeah, 256. Pretty close to where that ends. So yeah, very tall structure. You can't miss this. Oh, man. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this over here. If I'm going to fill that in with dirt and then put more trees all the way around, or if I should leave this open or not. I want your guys' opinion. You tell me what I should do with this part right here. It feels like I should fill it in, but then again, it kind of opens up directly into the jungle too, so I don't know. Alright guys, well, the sun's going down, I need to sleep, and I think it's about time that now that we have a base kind of going, we need to dig out the trunk of that tree, get our book back in there so we have a place to warp to, and then it's time to start working on a little bit of bees. Oh yeah, guys. Alright, well, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll meet up with you guys in just a little bit. Okay guys, so I chopped out a little room inside this tree base, and yeah, it looks very similar to my single player base, and that's pretty cool. I actually like that base quite a lot. I've added some windows around here. I don't know if we're going to do the same ladder thing I did before and have it come up this way. If we do, this window might have to go away because we have to put a ladder right there. I don't know just yet. I mean, we do have the Darkcraft armor, and we can just fly up to a different floor if we wanted to. So having a ladder might not even be necessary. I really don't know yet what we're going to do at this point. This door I'm probably going to replace with the Natura redwood bark door like I've had before. But yeah, I mean, I really like these tree houses. These are pretty cozy. Lots of room to do different projects. And then you can easily add more floors and stuff. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so I want to start working on the bee stuff. And I don't have any of the bee stuff available to really work with. What I do have is 6 apiaries that we've stolen from villagers. Let's get these put out here. I guess we'll do this like this. We can't do any automation right now. This is all going to be done by hand. But I did go ahead and I built an indexer, and I have found an oblivion frame in one chest, or maybe a spoils bag at some point or another. I think I want to try and farm spoils bags to get these oblivion frames. These are supposed to be pretty good. They're supposed to kill the bee in one tick, similar to like if you had a bunch of chocolate frames in one of these apiaries, or I guess an alveary. But yeah, these are supposed to be really good. So what I want to do is I want to start breaking these hives apart. Hopefully we can get a princess and a drone of each type. There we go. Got a princess and a drone of the forest. So that means I can mate these and get a whole bunch of these types of bees. Obviously we should be able to get them out of these meadows and stuff. This was the one I was worried about since we only had one. We only have 2 of these jungle hives, so again, hopefully we can get both a princess and a drone. There we go. Excellent. Okay, let's put that off my bar. Yeah, and also I was using this hatchet. This is the Tinker's Construct, the stone tool. I was using that to mine out the inside of that tree. All of my other axes have lumberjack on it. So if I were to make a mistake, yeah, a good portion of this tree would just disappear. I don't want that to happen. So any wood cutting I'm doing in there, I'm going to use this hatchet, which only does a single block at a time. The ones with the lumberjack, the Darkcraft axes, you can do one block at a time if you hold shift and click, but again, I don't want to make a mistake. Okay, so we got these bees. Let's start putting the forest in here, get the forest mating with each other. Hopefully we'll get some offspring going on. The bees do have like a cool little animation, like they wiggle their wings and their feet every once in a while. Oh, you know, I might actually need some flower. Oh no, we do got flowers. Okay, let me bring some of these closer. Give me that flower. I got my coin of fortune turned off right now. Should actually turn that on. There we go. So I can collect all the stuff around here. Okay, so we got the forest going. Let's go ahead. The tropical ones have poison. So these are ones I'm probably going to start working with off camera just to try and get out that poison effect from them. Let's put down these meadow hives and break these guys apart. The desert ones I think require a desert biome, so we won't be able to do that right now. Okay, so we're getting a bunch of these princesses. That's good. In fact, I think you get a princess out of every hive no matter what. Okay. Yeah, bunch of princesses. That's good. 6 drones. Excellent. Okay. And finally, last one. Good. Now, I also got this indexer. Like I said before, I made this indexer, and we can just throw all of our bees in there. Ooh, this interface has changed a bit since the last time. None, species type. Okay. Info. The indexer holds up to 1,000 bees and can be sorted by species or gender. Oh, they limited it. I thought that the indexer before could store unlimited amount of bees. To activate help tooltips, hold down tab key and mouse over slots. Oh, that's a crazy green. Okay, player inventory. All right, I'm not really seeing anything fancy happening there. So let's go ahead and put our bees in here. Now if I hold down tab, nothing. Oh, there we go. Tab. Player inventory. Yeah, I'm not really sure what other tooltips we'd be seeing here. Oh, wow. Okay. So holding shift is doing that yellow flashy thing. Not sure what that means. Okay, well, I'm going to stop holding shift. Okay, well, I got a few more bees to get out of here. But that's what we're going to end up doing is I am just going to breed these guys up. Oh, actually, let's try the Oblivion frame. See if it kills it off in one tick. I'm going to breed these bees up. Try and get some of them... our stockpile of drones. There we go. They died. Very cool. And then, yeah, we'll start working on the bee stuff. Probably next episode, start making some of the bee machines and everything we need to get going with these bees. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.